every Premier League game being a 0-0 draw. We would end with a final table like this, where every team's gone invincible, but they've not scored or conceded a goal. And to be honest, if this happened, I don't even know how the Premier League would decide who the champions are. You can let me know in the comments your solution to that. I often get asked how many simulations until every game is a 0-0 draw in the Premier League. This number behind me is the likelihood that all games in the 2025-26 Premier League season would have ended in a 0-0 draw. And I don't blame you for counting it, because it was a 0 point, then 434 zeros. Now, to comprehend how big that number is, let's say you enter the Euro Millions and it's around a 1 in 140 million chance you win that. Let's say you start at the beginning of this year of 2026. You'd win the first one in January the 2nd. You in fact would win every Euro Millions draw until Friday the 10th of July. That is 54 Euro Millions jackpots back to back to back to back. And so your streak would go from the 2nd of January to the 7th of July. It's about as likely as you flipping 1,450 heads in a row on a fair coin. And some new examples. Let's say you just shuffle up a deck of cards and you pull out one card. It has to be the Ace of Spades. Then shuffle the deck back again and pull out another card, it being the Ace of Spades again. And you keep going until you've done that 254 times in a row. That's kind of similar likelihood. And another example, let's say you have 75% chance on average to score every penalty you take. It's about as likely as you scoring 3,491 of those penalties in a row. So can I simulate to this? Absolutely not.